Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Did you know that watermelon is one of the most cherished fruits worldwide? Beyond that, it's a distinctly American icon. Each year, over 100 million tons of watermelon are enjoyed globally, with U.S. farmers producing up to 4.2 million tons of this delicious fruit. Whether you're cutting watermelon for a summer barbecue, mixing it into a cool smoothie, or joining in seed-spitting competitions, watermelon is a staple for many. Ever wondered how American farmers grow and harvest such massive quantities to satisfy our cravings? From sowing seeds to spotting these hefty fruits on store shelves, a watermelon's journey is an incredible story. This is all made possible with advanced farming technology, careful planning, and a touch of traditional hard work. In today's video, we'll walk through the entire process, from planting and harvesting to processing watermelons in factories. Get ready to explore the world of watermelon farming and learn how these sweet treats reach your plate. Let's dive in. Growing watermelon on the farm. To produce tasty watermelons, you need quality soil. Farmers start by prepping the soil, making sure it's well drained and packed with nutrients. Watermelons thrive in sandy soil, which lets water flow through easily. The soil is thoroughly tilled to clear out rocks or debris that could stunt the growth of watermelon vines. Farmers also check the soil's pH, targeting a range of 6.0 to 6.5, and mix in organic material like compost to provide essential nutrients. Watermelon planting usually kicks off in spring when the soil warms to around 70 degrees Fahrenheit 21 degrees Celsius. Farmers sow seeds in rows, spaced to give the vines room to spread. These aren't just any seeds, they're carefully chosen for disease resistance and their ability to yield sweet, juicy fruit. Seeds are planted about an inch deep, and as the plants grow, they're cared for with the right mix of water and sunlight. Once the plants sprout their first cotyledons, usually after about 10 days, farmers transplant the seedlings to larger fields. Before planting, machines create ridges in the soil to simplify harvesting later. Farmers then cover the soil with plastic to block weeds and retain moisture. Strong seedlings are brought to the field, and a planter pokes holes in the plastic for easy planting. Watermelons, true to their name, need plenty of water to flourish, but too much can cause waterlogging. Farmers strike a balance, often using drip irrigation to deliver water straight to the roots, ensuring healthy growth without overwatering. As the vines grow, they spread into a lush green blanket across the fields. Farmers keep a close eye on the plants, watching for pests or diseases. Alongside watering, they fertilize regularly with a mix of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium to promote steady growth. When the vines begin to flower, it signals that watermelons are forming. Bees are vital here, pollinating the flowers to help fruit develop, though farmers may also hand-pollinate to boost efficiency. After about 70 days, round, plump watermelons emerge in the fields. To determine ripeness, farmers use a few tricks. They check the ground spot. Where the fruit touches the soil, a yellow spot means it's ripe. They also tap the watermelon. A hollow sound suggests it's ready. Finally, they inspect the tendrils near the fruit. If they're dried out, it's time to harvest. Harvesting watermelons. Harvesting happens about 3 months after planting, guided by the ripeness signs mentioned earlier. Machines assist in harvesting, but care is critical to avoid damaging the melons. On large farms, specialized machines are used, but smaller farms rely on handpicking, using trucks only for transport. Watermelons can weigh 10 to 50 pounds, so harvesting blends manual labor with machinery. Specialized machines gently lift the melons, but workers still handle most of the picking to prevent scratches. On larger farms, machines with conveyor belts simplify the process. Workers place melons on the belt, which moves them to trucks. Some machines use rotating belts where farmers place harvested melons. In traditional methods, workers cut the melons and pass them hand to hand in a line to load onto trucks efficiently. Skilled workers can catch and handle melons with ease. Once loaded, trucks carry the ripe watermelons to market, ready to generate profits for farmers. Watermelon processing. After harvesting, watermelons head to factories for large-scale processing. The sorting conveyor in the factory is an automated system that ensures watermelons are sorted accurately and efficiently before packaging or further processing. Watermelons are loaded onto the conveyor from the harvest area. The belt moves steadily, carrying the melons gently to avoid damage. As they travel, sensors or scanners analyze the melons based on size, shape, color, and ripeness, using cameras, lasers, or optical sensors to inspect their surfaces. The system sorts the melons into groups, larger ones separated from smaller ones, for instance. Dividers, robotic arms, or secondary conveyors guide the melons to different trays based on their category. Melons that don't meet standards, too small, misshapen, or damaged, are automatically removed. Sorted watermelons move to packaging or processing areas, where they're labeled and packed into large crates. From there, they're sent to shipping warehouses, loaded onto trucks, and delivered to supermarkets. For juice production, watermelons are first washed on a perforated conveyor belt to drain excess water. Then, workers peel the melons, leaving only the flesh for processing. This rewritten version maintains the original meaning, uses different wording, and is crafted in clear, natural US English. Let me know if you need further tweaks. Modern machines will squeeze the watermelon juice, then they will be put into the packaging line into a product. Finally, the delicious watermelon juice bottles will be packed into separate cartons. Conclusion: now you have the whole story of how American farmers harvest 4.2 million tons of watermelon each year. From soil preparation to processing in factories, it's a journey that requires dedication, precision, and a lot of hard work. So, the next time you enjoy a juicy slice of watermelon on a hot summer day, remember all the effort that helped bring this sweet fruit to your table. Thank you for joining me throughout this video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more exciting insights into the world of agriculture. Goodbye, see you in the next video.